Tartarus, a primordial deity and a location in Greek mythology, represents one of the most mysterious and terrifying realms in the ancient world. While often conflated with the Underworld, Tartarus is a distinct, darker place, deeply tied to the cosmic structure of the Greeks' understanding of the universe. In mythology, Tartarus was one of the first primordial forces to emerge, along with chaos, Gaia, earth, and Eros, love. However, the realm of Tartarus held a different significance than these other cosmic elements. It was not merely a place of death, but a place of punishment, deep within the earth and far beneath even Hades. Tartarus's connection to the Underworld is sometimes unclear, as the two are often used interchangeably in popular references to the afterlife. However, Tartarus was portrayed as much more than just a part of Hades' domain. It was considered an abyss or a pit, far removed from the world of the living and even the general afterlife. The ancient Greeks saw Tartarus as a realm of absolute punishment, a place so deep that it could reach all the way to the edges of the cosmos. It was a location where divine or mortal beings who had committed grave transgressions were cast to suffer eternal torment. In Greek cosmology, Tartarus was said to be as far below Hades as the earth is below the heavens. Its dark, unfathomable depths were often symbolized as a place where the souls of the wicked or rebellious gods were trapped and tortured. This vast abyss was envisioned as an eternal pit surrounded by a burning river, a place from which there was no escape. Some myths suggest that the very walls of Tartarus were made from bronze, creating a prison of unyielding fortitude. One of the most prominent mythological figures associated with Tartarus is Cronus, the leader of the Titans. After his defeat in the Titanomachy, the great war between the Titans and the Olympian gods, Cronus was cast into Tartarus along with his fellow Titans. According to some versions of the myth, the Titans were imprisoned there for eternity, bound in chains, suffering without any hope of reprieve. Their fate mirrored the eternal punishment that Tartarus represented, highlighting the moral lesson of the Greeks. Defy the gods or commit atrocities, and there will be no escape from eternal suffering. Another notable figure associated with Tartarus is the monster Typhon, one of the most fearsome creatures in Greek mythology. Typhon, a chaotic force of nature, was so powerful that he challenged Zeus himself for dominion over the cosmos. After Zeus defeated Typhon, he imprisoned the monster deep within Tartarus, symbolizing the ultimate defeat of chaos by order and divine power. Typhon's imprisonment in Tartarus represents the concept of the balance of the universe, where even the most monstrous forces must ultimately submit to the will of the gods. The Titans and Typhon are not the only ones to have faced the wrath of Tartarus. In later myths, figures like Sisyphus, a king condemned to eternally roll a boulder up a hill, and Tantalus, who was eternally punished by being surrounded by water and food that he could never reach, are often connected to Tartarus, even though their punishments took place within the broader realm of the Underworld. These stories emphasize the moral themes of punishment for hubris and deceit, and the unending nature of the suffering awaiting those who overstep their bounds. The myths surrounding Tartarus also reflect the Greek understanding of divine justice. The Greeks saw Tartarus as a necessary part of the cosmic order. The punishment of wrongdoers was not merely a display of divine wrath, but also a means of restoring balance to the universe. Those who sinned against the gods or violated the natural laws of the cosmos were said to be punished in Tartarus, where their torments were believed to be infinite and unrelenting. This divine justice, however, was not arbitrary. Tartarus served as both a warning and a reminder that the gods could and would punish those who defied their will. In artistic representations, Tartarus was depicted as a vast, dark pit, often with scenes of suffering and punishment, reinforcing its role as the ultimate place of retribution. Ancient Greeks frequently used Tartarus as a symbol of the darker aspects of existence, the consequences of moral failure, the eternal nature of sin, and the absolute dominance of the gods in maintaining order. While Hades and the Underworld were often seen as more neutral realms, Tartarus was a place of inescapable doom for those who defied the divine laws. In conclusion, Tartarus stands as one of the most complex and compelling aspects of Greek mythology. It is not merely a place of death, but a realm of eternal punishment and cosmic order. Tartarus embodies the ancient Greeks' view of divine justice, where those who broke the sacred laws of the gods were punished beyond measure. It is a space that reflects both the Greeks' deep understanding of moral balance and their conception of the universe as a place where order must always triumph over chaos. Through its myths and symbolism, Tartarus continues to serve as a reminder of the consequences of hubris and the inescapable power of divine retribution.